Often it's like I hear a voice. If I can hear the voice of the character, if I can hear the timbre and the way he or she phrases things, I actually kind of get inside their head, and from then I'm kind of off and running. Sometimes I have a particular thing I want to focus on. Sometimes it's just like an image or an idea or a song or something like that. But to me, the way into the story is the voice.
The first thing I think of when I think of Steve's writing is I think of masculinity.
There's going to be blood. There's going to be some foul consequences. I know the good guys are not going to make it all out in one piece. You know, there's just going to be this weight to it. And everybody knows that the hammer's going to fall, but everybody proceeds forward as if it's not going to fall.
Yeah, I really got into plays to get over writer's block. Because at the time I was writing prose, I was trying to write fiction and not getting anywhere, and I got stuck, and I started writing these monologues that were based on Richard Misrock's photographs, and I sort of found my form.
It's almost like I'm watching Greek tragedy if it had been invented by Jack Kerouac.
Like Steve's characters would drink whiskey.
There's something noirish about it, but there's also something romantic about it, and then there's also something classic about it.
In a way that, I mean, he goes deep with it. It's not superficial. It's not like he just starts from there because he's a guy, but I think he's really interested in looking at the soldier, I don't know, the brother, the son, the father.
And he manages to weave them all into this whole that is a mix of all of them, but is completely separate from all of them.
There's something really male and interesting about the people that he writes and the stories that he looks at. And there's often a sense of being haunted that comes with Steve's work, you know. See him at an old-fashioned typewriter.
Steve is a throwback. I think that's where the Greek kind of influence comes in, you know?
You will run off on tangents, and sometimes they go to blind alleys, sometimes they end up uncovering something, but
he plays with those juxtapositions really well.
There's like a masterfulness there, a sense of craft.
There are times when you have to tell yourself, pull back and hold to the core of the story and let it take you on the journey.
I've never heard a voice quite like his.
And I always look forward to what Steve's going to write next.
I'm Steve Patterson, and I'm Playwrights West.